Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Diamond Michael Red. This card, I don't actually have extremely high hopes for, unfortunately, despite stats and badges that are pretty good, and I'm going to explain why that is in today's video. But before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it and let's get to the gameplay. Appreciate my guy Blazer Maniac for letting me use his account for this gameplay, in addition to a couple other gameplays that I did earlier today as well. Michael Red, 98 offense, 89 defense, 6'6" shooting guard. And the stats are pretty good. 91 mid-range, 93 free ball, 80 driving dunk, 93 free throw, 86 ball handle, 85 perimeter. The interior isn't the best, but 70 isn't also the worst ever, I guess. 86 speed, 84 speed ball, 87 agility, 89 vert, 78 strength, 98 stamina. Not too bad. Badge wise, you got gold ankle or Hoff ankle assassin, gold bailout, silver break starter, gold challenger, Hoff deadeye, silver bronze glove, gold handles for days, silver interceptor, gold lightning launch, Hoff limitless, gold on ball, gold off ball pest, gold pick dodger, pogo stick, Hoff set shot shifty, and slippery off ball. Yeah, could use some badges, but overall he comes with a lot of good badges as a base card. You look at the card on paper, it's like, hey, he's not the greatest defender ever, but he's an elite shooter. He's like an okay slasher, and he's got good badges. He's a solid card. He's all the way around well-rounded, and that's true. The problem is his jumper is that, and in freestyle it don't look too bad, but I'm gonna be honest, it's not very good at all. In game especially, it's pretty slow. It's not gonna be as hard to contest as a lot of other jump shots. And the honest truth is, yes, he's got that high 3-ball rating, but at the end of the day, the SIGs just, I mean, they're not very good themselves. His fade isn't a super high level fade. There's just nothing about this card that's like unbelievable. His fade's not horrible, but again, he's just mid. You know what I mean? He's just not gonna be a good enough shooter to really be elite. He'll be okay, but I don't think he'll be amazing at all. Not the greatest defender, not the greatest slasher. And the thing that he is best at in shooting, he's not going to be as good at in game as you'd like, because he will be a little bit easier to contest than you'd like as well. So we'll see how the game goes. Obviously, he's greening really well in freestyle. He does have 80 driving dunk, solid defense. Like, again, not a horrific liability of a card at all. And I don't want that to be the what it sounds like I'm saying. I just don't think he's all that good. I don't think his fade's all that great. I don't think his release is all that easy to time, nor is it particularly fast. So it's gonna be hard to get off easily. So at the end of the day, I don't love it personally, unfortunately. Just my opinion. So if y'all disagree, that's completely fine, but I don't think this card's gonna be that spectacular anyway. That being said, let's hop into a game. Let's see what let's see what Michael Red can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game. Can we come out here and hoop with Michael Red? I think that's Bruce Bowen. So the answer is no. We are not going to come out here and hoop with Michael Red. Those 2 points might be the only 2 points we scored all game. No, we're going to be fine. But Bruce Bowen is obviously not the defensive matchup that you want to see in a gameplay, especially for a guy whose jumper might be a little more baited than most. But we're going to see what we can do in this one. He's got Steven Adams at the 5, which means his center can't shoot, but that's a nice little midi step back fade. People love that animation with Chris Paul, and I understand why. I mean, it's a good animation, so I do get it. Okay, didn't go anywhere there. That's fine. If I could have just ran a little smoother, maybe I would have had a chance there. That's a decent pull up, and I bricked it. Don't know the timing on his slow fade animation there. That's honestly probably more on me than anything else in that situation, because if I know that animation timing, maybe I green that. It is an open shot after all. So we are trying our best to just shoot anything open, though. I think that's gonna be the goal of this game. And it's just like that I actually legitimately thought was open. That's not me just forcing to force. Apparently it wasn't, but that midi fade is, and Michael Red gets himself a bucket, first one of the game from the mid-range. So he's got 2 points, or 4 points, I'm sorry. That's his second bucket of the game. Got that dunk already. So step on CP, that one's contested. We get the board with Miles, and we are going to run again. Up to him, swing, catch, corner fade, easy money. Miles, nope. Miles gets the board though, we're good. Reset. Easy money, midi fade to the right. There you go, green bean, Michael Red. We're gonna battle our way into some struggle buckets this game. It's gonna be a lot of midi fades and stuff like that. We're gonna find a way to struggle bucket our way to some points if we can. Contest that. Good D, Michael. Leak. Run it, throw it to Sigma. Swing corner. Catch. Pump fake. Pump fake. Yep. Escape, drive the ball to the midi fade again. He misses that one. Yeah, this is not a card I'd actually recommend, because you really do have to kind of struggle bucket everything with him, and you don't want cards you're gonna struggle to score with, when what they're mostly good at is supposed to be being like great shooters and stuff, and yet you can't really get open with them. You know what I mean? Unless you're midi fading. So I don't know. Let's get back into our offense. Dribbles, drive here. See if we can create like some sort of help that gives us an opportunity to maybe, you know what? He's helped off a Clay. So maybe if I put him in the pick and roll and then get a little bit of dribble penetration here. There you go. Oh, he didn't. And Bowen is going to stonewall me. We're caged. You just can't get a shot off. He is not a threat as a shooter. You see what I'm saying? He's so easy to contest. I have a lot of space until I start to shoot. And I know Bowen's a great defender, but he just really does not. He needs so much space to get his shot off. We're on a floppy play for him here. See if he can get a shot off here potentially somehow. Dribble drive to the mid-range. He's nope, he's not. Bowen jumps, still doesn't matter. Dribble drive again. He's caged. Bowen is just way better defensively than Michael Redd is offensively. He missed that? Oh, get this card off the floor. Please, please get this card off the floor. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The CJ McCollum I did gameplay on earlier, I didn't expect him to be good. He wound up being like kind of surprisingly fun offensively. This Michael Redd does not have that benefit because like that card at least had like a pretty fun jump shot and stuff. This Michael Redd, nice foul by the way. This Michael Redd doesn't give you that. He just like, I don't know. I guess he's more competitive defensively than CJ, but for me, if you're supposed to be an elite shooter and yet I don't trust you to shoot an open catch and shoot shot unless you are wide butt spank it open, that's not what you want from your shooting guard. You know what I mean? It's just not a card who fills. I feel like his flaw is a really big flaw at his position. You know what I mean? I just don't want to use a shooting guard with a bad jumper. It's just how it is. So, especially when they're supposed to be a shooter. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts, to be honest. He's going to come off of this. He's going to fade. He's out of time. Yep, beautiful stuff. And that is the end of the first quarter. I think Michael Redd did score all 8 of our points, but he's got the worst jumper I've ever seen trying to do so. That was a struggle, but we did get some struggle buckets, if nothing else. I guess I'll take it. I don't have much else to say about this card, though, honestly. I mean, he's pretty much, to me, not a card I ever plan on using again after this gameplay, to be totally honest. And that's kind of how his cards have been the last few years for me, to be totally honest. I've never been a Michael Redd guy at all in 2K. In real life, he was a hooper when I was a little kid. Like when I first started watching the NBA, Michael Redd was a stud. But I don't think he's ever had a card in 2K that I can remember since I started playing that was actually like a legitimately good card. His jumper sucks every year. And it's hard to use, unfortunately. So it is what it is. This is going to be the last possession of the gameplay, whether it goes good or bad. Unfortunately, we did happen to have some pretty good defenders on us in this gameplay. So that didn't probably do us any favors. Midi. Bro, I just have no idea. He's fading forward there for no reason. I don't want to use this card anymore, y'all. I'm getting him out of here. 8 points on 4 of 11 and 0-4 from 3. I'm not a fan. I would not use this card. I know I didn't play perfect, but he's not a fan. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.